So we just had some coffee, well, matcha, in a place called Walden Woods. The building is from 1922. And that big machine in there you saw is a Probot, which is a coffee roaster from Germany. And that was built in 1960 and imported into here. We going? We also had some ice cream. It was matcha mixed with vanilla. Super good, and they're actually known for that. And another thing we had in there was a really good interaction with the barista. He spoke good English and was able to give us a little bit of history about the place. They're super friendly. And then when you make your way upstairs, the stairway is lined with these lanterns with little bulbs in them, giving it a nice warm ambiance. And as you reach the top of the stairs, you enter this wide open room with a small tree painted white in the middle. And if it seems very design forward and intentional, that's because it is. The creative director, Seiichiro Shimamura, designed this after a book called Walden by Henry David Thoreau, who was an 1800s American naturalist and writer. And that's precisely where they got the name, Walden's Woods, after the book by Henry David Thoreau. And I don't know if you can hear the thunder in the background, but it's about to be a rainy day in Kyoto, so we're gonna go find some shelter. This is Matcha House in central Kyoto. This is a church. No, this is Salon de Thé François. So Katie and I just had her coffee in there. She got a Vienna style coffee, which was like a coffee with syrup in it and some sort of cream whipped, not whipped cream. It was like thicker on top. And I got what was called a cafe au lait, which is just coffee and cream mixed in. Not sweet, but we liked it a lot. It was really good. And the setting in there was super cool. It was a French style, though technically Italian, looked French to me. Not that I would know. And there was a Mona Lisa print, which is, you know, French-ish. The history of this place, in 1934, that's when it was built by, let me check his name because I want to make sure I get it right, out of respect for the founder, Shoichi Tateno, built in 1934 by him, who was an artist and a leader of the art movement in the area. It was a place during World War II where a lot of people could meet, share their art, and voice their opinions freely. So it was really cool sitting in there, knowing all that happened. And now you're looking at the view I had when we were filming that last bit. Beautiful little stream to sit by here. If you look over there, people sitting around. Super calm. And this really cool vibey bar over here. If you look at the top there, really, really cool dimly lit room up there on the second floor. Super cool area. And it's surprising how old it is, and it's still bustling. Super, super cool.